Next, we have to look into the WAN devices. So this picture tells a clear view about the all the devices that are needed for the WAN technology. So it includes dial-up modems, access server, WAN switch, core router, CSU DSU unit, and a router. Let us um, know about all these things in detail. So the first one is dial-up modems. Modems are usually helpful to convert the digital data into analog data. So the input for a modem is zeros and ones which are generated by the computer, and the output is voice frequencies that can be transmitted over the analog lines. So at the receiver end, it does the vice versa work. So it will be getting an analog signal as input and it converts that into digital values so it can be processed by the end host. So this is the usage of a modem and it takes the major role in the WAN space. And the second device is the access server. So here it is the access server. The access server is nothing but a computer server that helps in establishing the communication over the internet. So for that purpose, it has or it provides the interfaces for both the telecommunication service providers and for the internet backbone. In other words, it can be said the access server provides both digital and analog interfaces. So with that, the access server can be defined as it focuses on the dial-in and dial-out user communications. So this is all about the access servers. And the third device is the WAN switch. We all know that the switch operates at the data link layer and it is a multi-port switch. And this WAN switch, it helps in the internetworking devices. So, what about the functionality of the WAN switch? Yes, its main functionality is to switch the traffic, such as from ATM, frame relay, and SMDS. And coming to the next device, which is the core router. But before that, about one more point about the WAN switch, which is along with the WAN switch, there can be a public switched telephone network switch that can also be utilized for connectivity between the switched network. Examples ISDN, which is Integrated Services Digital Network. Now we'll see about the core router. Yes, the core router is a main router which is available within or at the backbone of the WAN space. So that's why it is called as a core router, and it has got very important three capabilities. So the first one is it provides the interfaces, particularly it provides the multiple telecommunication interface which is used for high speed transmission. So it provides an interface, that's the first point. And the second point is it supports the transmission of IP packets over these high speed interfaces. And along with that, it also supports the routing protocols, all the available routing protocols, so that the WAN space can be utilized properly. So these are the three important capabilities of the core router. And then coming to the another device called as a CSU DSU unit, which is the channel service unit or the data service unit. So it also has three important capabilities. The first one is it performs the monitoring of the clocking in the transmission line. And the second functionality is it performs the frame synchronization. We all know that the important functionality of the data link layer is the framing and synchronization, and this CSU DSU unit takes care of that framing synchronization. And one more functionality is also there for this. The third functionality of the CSU DSU unit is it performs the error detection at the physical layer. So these are the three important functionalities of the CSU DSU unit, which is the channel service unit and the data service unit. So thus